Hey, and welcome to Tyson's Adventures. Today, 2019, we're going to do a triathlon. Tyson's first ever triathlon experience.
That's where you get on your bike from here. This is when you're allowed to get on your bike.
So we go through here with our bike.
You're walking your bike,
and then
we ride your bike from
and then
here.
we ride bike over here.
And when you're coming backwards, you have to hop off the bike there.
So we turn around and then come back here and then hop off.
And this is this viewpoint from the start of the swim. There's vast sums of people just waiting to get into the water for their swim. And away some people go. And here we are, debriefing. Everyone gets geared up before their swim. Hundreds of kids. Just a sea of kids ready to do their swim. Many of them, the first swim that they'll ever do in the ocean. So they're getting some warnings on how to keep safe and have a fun time swimming. All the kids are ready to go, just waiting to jump into that water. And here they go, swimming away in waves of about a dozen kids or so at a time. Swim around that the big white can straight out in front of them. Then they swim left to the next big white can. You can see some lifeguards on the surfboards. Away they go. Just a big sea of splashing. And here they've come out of the ocean, running up through transition.
Hey mate, so I forgot to fix it.
And then they've got to continue racing away to the push bikes. And when they're at the push bikes, you've got to get out of your swimmers, your swimming hat, your goggles, and put your cycling shirt, helmet, cycling shoes on. This can sometimes be a very quick experience. You can see all the bikes in the corner here. And Tyson's currently putting his helmet, t-shirts on. Got to get his shoes on. More kids racing through. Some kids aren't worrying too much about things. They just put a shirt on, helmet on, and get going. And some just take their time. Yep, Tyson's still getting ready, putting his shoes on right now. One push bike rider just runs past him. You can see he's just putting his shoes on. Needs a bit of practice. But that's what it's all about. It's not a competition. It's just to run around and have some fun. Once he's got his shoes on, off he'll go. Alright, Tyson's ready to unrack his bike, unracks it, and realises, I better put a helmet on. The marshal in the red shirt saying, alright, make sure you get your helmet on. So before you leave the transition, you have to have your helmet on before you start running with your bike. Alright, so he's off and he's going. He's running to the transition where we were talking earlier.
Go, Tyson!
In he comes. He's just finished his push bike ride. Now he's got to race to the end where he had his bike at the beginning. Rack his push bike. Take the helmet off after you've racked the push bike. And if you're wearing cycling shoes, now's the time where you would put your joggers on. But Tyson's just got his joggers on for the bike ride. So all he has to do is take his helmet off and then run. Alright, his helmet's off, racks it on the push bike, and skedaddles. Alright, Tyson's a little bit more fluent in the running than he is at the swimming and the biking. So perhaps now's a good chance to pick up a few places.
No, you got to run around.
Alright, bright sunny day at the lovely Gold Coast. Not too hot, not too cold. Alright, here comes Tyson, finishing his run.
Come on, Tyce. Go, go,
There he is.
Quick, pass everyone.
Well, he's looking rather fatigued, but he's still going. Pushing through to the finish line of Weet-Bix Triathlon. And through the finishing chute he goes. Finisher's medal. Time to get your photos taken.
So head down, then ready, set, up.
Well done, Tyson. One great triathlon finished.